2, 1. Howdy.
Howdy.
Okay, my name is Sam Wade, and I will be giving y'all a presentation about personal finance and stuff. So, starting out with a brief outline of my presentation. My presentation can be divided into 3 main categories. The first one being what is your net worth? The second one being what is your credit score? Part of your credit score is the fact of affecting your credit score because apparently it's really important. Benefits of having high credit and your credit card. That's the third one. Obviously, that please. All right. Starting out with what is your net worth? Can someone give me an answer to that? The bride. You're a finance major.
I was.
You was.
But
Okay.
anyway, yeah. Your net worth is kind of like your personal balance sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the accumulation of all your assets, like cash and bank, any capital asset, you can call it that, you have
Perfect.
tallied up.
Nail on the head that one. So your net worth is your calculated total assets minus your total liabilities. It's your goal. It is a goal in life. Have a net worth greater than 0, which is not that hard to achieve, but you could be surprised. So anyway, it gauges your performance. In your way how you manage your personal finance. So anyway, with that in mind, let's dive into an example. Iggy is a college student. He worked part-time this past summer as a freelance sperm donor, making about $3,000. He's made a big purchase of $1,300 for his AGEC ring. He spends about $150 a week on various alcoholic beverages. He keeps about $300 a month, receives about $300 a month from the Army. His parents tell him if he can keep his net worth to a positive, he can keep his Toyota. How much is his net worth? So this is where the blackboard comes in handy. Would anyone like to volunteer? Yes. Iggy. Dang it. Okay. Yes. So whiteboard, marker. Should be a marker. No marker.
It's all good. We got pen and paper.
Pen and paper. All right. So I guess this is counts as a group exercise. So y'all working groups. $3,000. That's obviously positive. So that's an asset. That's a negative. Spends about $150 a week, so there's 12 weeks in the semester. That's 150 times 12. I didn't bring my calculator, and I can't do math in the morning. So
300 times 6, so it's
Is this a
1,800.
monthly stipend?
yeah, monthly, and $300 a month, so 3 months, so $900 dollars. I can do that. My math.
I think he's in the green.
He's in the green.
Yeah, he's in the green.
What's the final answer? It's like 800 to 900.
I got $3,000.
No.
What?
Actually, that might be right.
No.
It's $300 a month.
No.
Times
3 months.
Oh, 3
3
months.
months.
The semester.
Yeah, I'm sorry, for this semester, this past, yeah. It's just a time waster, guys. That's a 800 bucks.
How many months were you saying are in
3
the
months.
semester 3?
Yeah. For this problem, and so general, but.
I got 21.
Fine. All right. Why would not find it? Whatever works, as long as you get to keep your Toyota in the end. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Anyway, moving on. Credit score. Now,
That's what I got.
yeah,
So
I
I
got
got
800 too. I got 800.
150 disbursements.
Okay, let's go back.
Plus
150 a week for 12.
I got 800 too. Because you have $150 expenditures for 12 weeks.
What?
150 a week for 12 weeks.
You get
I did
$300.
300 times 6
per
because
month.
that's easier for that.
Oh, a week,
A week.
not a month. Gotcha.
You're gonna be
Daily,
building
actually.
things.
That's a lot of money.
No, you're not. Okay,
All right, moving on. So credit score. Can anyone answer the question besides Brian? Because I don't want to pick on him, but I'd probably pick on him again if you all don't answer. Okay, Brian.
So if you never use credit, then you don't have a credit score. I don't have a credit score.
Yeah,
But
all students. Well, I mean, if you had a credit score, you'd be negative student loans.
It's debatable.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't have any student loan.
Okay.
What's another
Yes, yes.
debt free. So.
But you know, we're assuming that college students don't know anything about finance, so they wouldn't. Anyway, so credit score. Whoops. Anyway, so the 3-digit number generated by a mathematical algorithm that credit bureaus use to keep track of your expenditures, how much you spend a month, and see if you're a serious delinquent when it comes to in regards to your credit obligations. So, because that is also called a risk score. Now, on to the next slide. So what Colonel Sanders over there represents is a range of credit scores from poor to great. So credit score, again, I said credit scores are used by lenders. 700 above is considered good. And, you know, a score of 800 above generally is considered to be excellent. And, you know, most people fall between 600 and 700. But, you know, yeah, there are some people that have poor credit scores. That's why, you know, I put them up there. Just, you know, whatever. So, on to benefits of having good credit. So, good credit can have a lot of benefits, but most of them come in the form of low interest rates with, like, insurance, student loans, and they can also help gain employment because if companies are confident that you can manage your own personal finance, they're confident you can manage their finance. So, yeah, I probably should have put the points on there. So, yep. Oh, yeah, get perks. Just, you know, treat that. Just, yeah, it's subjective. Depends on your, you know, your networks. So, top 3 companies with specialized credit scores. These are the 3 major credit bureaus. So, they're all completely independent from each other. So they sell your records to companies. Your past credit history to companies who are thinking about extending credit to you or selling you something at a low rate that they wouldn't sell to other people who have credit scores, or whatever. All right, next off, lastly, 2 types of credit cards. So the first one would be secured. Secured credit cards are for the people who are less fortunate, aka the people who have low credit scores. They are accompanied with high interest rates and the fact that you have to turn in some form of collateral to take advantage of that credit card. So unsecured. So just in case if you lose your, you default on the payment, they can just keep your car or your house and what they do. So let's say on the other side, unsecured credit cards are well, basically typical credit cards. You're not required to back up your asset with some form of collateral. They've got decent interest rates, and if you don't pay, if you default on your loan, again, they don't keep your collateral, but they can take you to court. So be prepared for that. So tools to make a budget. Yeah, this wasn't in the outline, but consider this a bonus question or a bonus slide. So notebook. So people read online that most successful people carry a notebook, and managing your personal finance is nothing different. It's defines spending parameters. It's more simple because you don't have everything else. You don't have everything else as a distraction. So next off is Excel spreadsheet. Does the math for you. So that's it. Mint.com. Has anyone heard of Mint.com? All right. What does it do?
It's basically not really I guess you could say it's a budget manager. You can input all your expenses. You can link it to your accounts so it can keep track of your spending for you. You can separate, you can make a budget in there and say how much you want to spend within each category, and it'll tell you how much you have left each month in designated categories. Basically just a way to help you keep track of your budget.
Okay, perfect. All right. She basically says I don't need to talk about it anymore. So yeah, and it's free too. It's free. That's the best part. All right. So not questions from y'all to me. A question from me to y'all. So to say, if home, the common saying, home is where your heart is. So I guess in the saying, home is characterized as an organ in your body, and that is the heart. So home is what. So if home represents your heart, how does credit relate to that? Is that your conscience? Is that, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's early in the morning, so no one has time for this. All right, citation. So questions, anybody? Questions? The presentation has ended. Anybody? Any questions? Besides how, how fast can I get out of the door? Anyway, all right, done. Stop recording.